Today episode was quite emotional for me, guys. I don't know about you. Jonathan can't cease to amaze me, like what bitterness can actually make one do. Guys, on this episode, we're going to find out what Jonathan did to make Clara to finally decide to stand, like to make, even though it was very difficult for her because of her daughter Benny, but she really had to do it. So you remember the last episode, Clara actually tipped Jonathan. Then Jonathan was able to foot his own bills, like provide food for the household. So while he was happy providing all those things, he was like, oh, Clara has a good heart, that it's time, let me go and make peace with Clara and all that. He came downstairs, he gave Benny and the auntie money so that they will prepare anything they want to prepare. And the auntie was like, oh, it's because I yap him, I do all this, that some men that you need to push there, you need to. And Benny was like telling her, no, that my dad, I know if he has money, that we will know. So after everything, guys, when I thought that it's all well, Jonathan went to Clara house. Hey God. Went to Clara house, guys. And you remember because her ex, who has been helping them without no intention of maybe collecting her again from Jonathan, but Jonathan, of course, actually made it happen. So when he was there, he was just talking to Clara about what is going on, about what the investigators has found out, and all that. Only for Jonathan to walk in and was apologizing to Clara. I know I've been senseless, I've been foolish, that this one, that one, that one, that. Now I have realized myself, I need to come and apologize to you. And Clara was still listening at the door, only for him to sight Clara as seated at the sitting room. And he was like, you harlot, I thought you have changed. Prostitute, start calling Clara name. Start calling her different kind of name. And Clara, out of anger, now gave him a very hot slap on his face. And he rushed Clara, wanted to beat him in the presence of, and that was when he, like that blow that he gave him, that he gave Jonathan, for me, I love it. Even when I thought that his brain would reset, that blow did not reset his brain. So it was a fighting season, and after everything, here is Emeka and Debbie still plotting another thing. How to deal with them very, very well. Like Emeka is not yet done. Like we all remember what Jonathan did to him. Actually, it's not nice somebody losing their mother out of your wickedness, so you know you can. And even when you know that person has lost that treasure, you now help the person that look for trailer of sand to come and bury it. No, it's not good. But then Emeka is now doing too much, because to me his mother is his responsibility. I don't know. You understand? So they were still planning on how to deal with them very well, how to separate them, how to destroy the business, how to deal with Clara. At least if Emeka and Benny, they are doing anything to Jonathan, let it be Jonathan alone and not to Clara and Benny, because they did not do anything to them. So guys, after their this thing, Jonathan angrily, because of how Nance dealt with him, he just called Emeka. Emeka, what did you say again about sabotaging Clara business? I am ready. I will sabotage her business. And you know Emeka, who is ever ready to destroy anything that he wants to destroy. Emeka just agree. Guys, and Emeka gave him the tip. The next thing I saw was Spider-Man. Somebody that just wore black and went to Clara restaurant. And Emeka, who is his sponsor, how will I call it, was there videoing him. Was there, when somebody wants to deal with you, they actually gave you ladder to climb and they removed the ladder for you to fall down. Was actually there videoing him. And as he was videoing him, the foolish Jonathan did not know. All he was about is how to destroy Clara. So after videoing him, when he returned home, Benny actually saw him. The way he was frightened coming inside, Benny know that something is wrong, and we all know that Benny know the father very well. Benny know that something is actually wrong, but she don't know where as in where the whole thing, the whole stuff is coming from. So Benny was like, where is it coming from at this time of the night? Where she couldn't place her hand on it because she closed the kitchen and she went inside. So the next day, Clara is seen at her workplace, at her restaurant. She gave food to two customers, sweet egusi soup and semo. Oh my God. So immediately they started eating. She brought water for them. She served them and they were eating, enjoying as usual. And look at it then, boom. They started coughing. She thought it's just casual something. Then they started vomiting reddish stuff. Ha! That was when Clara knew that this one is beyond what she can control. In fact, when she saw that one is almost passing out, she actually passed out too. She fainted because she don't know where anything is coming from. She feel that her own is finished. Like, when you're already traumatized, any little thing can actually make it go worse. So thank God she was taken to the hospital. Guys, at the hospital, she called Hans to come and see what is happening. And when Hans came, oh God, there are people that really love you for who you are. Forget. I see true love, I see trust, I see so that was how Hans was there at the hospital, and Penny was there at the hospital too with the mom. You get? So this is Jonathan now, because he couldn't pay 3,000 naira for Taizé, which I don't know if it is set up from a maker or so, because according to him and the Taizé man actually bargained for 2,000. So Jonathan was not giving him the 2,000, and the Taizé man was saying no, it has changed to 3,000. And Jonathan was like, I haven't even gotten to where I'm going to. And so they started fighting on the streets. Jonathan is now a street fighter. Fighting on the street. So as they were, fighting, this girl just came. And, oh, what is it? Blah, blah, blah. And she paid the 3,000 and offered to give Jonathan a ride to his home. And guess what, guys? Our Mumu Jonathan, meeting somebody for the first time in your life, you decide to take her to your own home, your abode, your private house. Like, who does that if not somebody that is going gaga, like Jonathan? So, and the girl look everywhere, and this is Benny coming in. Benny was coming in bitter. I was like, Dad, Mommy is at the hospital, and this is what you're here doing. You think this is what you can use to replace? And Jonathan said, I don't care what happens to your mommy. It's her life. It's not my business. Blah, 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 blah. He was just there saying his thing. And what is it called? Benny was like, you think this one here is replacement for mom? She's not replacement. Her biological mother is dead, and now her real mother is here. Yet you want to take her away from her too. Benny actually cried, because knowing the gravity of what Jonathan is about to do to her life. Because she knows very well that Jonathan cannot think straight. So after everything, she went in. Benny was so angry that he regrets, like he wasn't proud of the dad at that point of her life. And thank God, after everything, do you know that Emeka actually sent the videos to Hans and Clara, and they watched it. They showed it to Benny, who was there with them, and Benny was like, God. So Clara went to the house, went to the house and bounced on Jonathan. Jonathan, realizing that what he did, according to him, he felt bad at that point in time. He felt bad. Clara said, you know what, I was trying to see if anything good can come out of you, but as it stands now, nothing good will ever come out of you. That is better I call this in a quit and live my life. You know? So when Jonathan approached Emeka, I was like, I felt bad. I did this. I felt bad at that time, but how manager did they get it? And Emeka, who always know how to cover his track, told him that we did not think about CCTV camera. Maybe they had CCTV camera. And Jonathan was like, no, what I saw did not look like CCTV camera to me at all. It looked like a real video. And Emeka was like, I don't know. Jonathan said, that is by the way, you know. So as they were talking about it, here comes Jonathan's new girlfriend. She came in and Jonathan was like, oh, you're here. And she said, yes, I'm always with you. I don't want you to be alone because I know you have so much on your head. Guys, I think this girl is actually what Emeka sent to Jonathan to actually destroy him very, very well, beyond his own recognition of his own self. I don't know if I'm making sense. So the girl came in and, you know, for me, it was just for him to practically forget Clara, because Emeka know that maybe they might reconcile and all that. So as the girl came in, the girl started doing her own wifey duties, bringing food to the house, bringing food for him on the bed and all that. So now this is Clara, and her husband telling Clara that he's going to Canada any moment from now. And Clara was like, you're going to leave? That, oh, that, you know. And he told her that if she want to come with him, that she can come if she wants. And she was like, yeah, that she don't have anything to do with Jonathan. The marriage is ended. All she did was to love Jonathan, but Jonathan paid her back with so much bad that all she need, but she cannot go without living her daughter in a good life, that unless if Hans do what she wants, that she will go with Hans, but if Hans don't, that she will not go with him. So Hans say, just name it, anything you say, I will consider it done. So even while she was still saying what of her daughter and all that she cannot leave her daughter and go, she did not know that Benny was at the door. So Benny told her, no, mommy, you can go and take care of yourself, because if you are here, that you lost your own mental health too, as my daddy has lost his own. And I will stay with my daddy, don't worry, just go, I will stay with my daddy. So that was when Clara said, okay, that for me to go with you, that I want you to do something. And she mentioned Benny owning the house they are living in, and what's again, buying some property, so that saving big money for her on her account, so that she will not lack anything even while she was away. This is golden, guys. At this point I cried. This was 26 minutes 22 or something. I cried because how can a woman who did not bear this child love, like, the love is too much, it's massive. It's massive. So guys, after the whole stuff, you know, both of them cried, and this is Benny now intended to live her own life, flying abroad with Hans and having a better life for herself, because the whole scenario is actually getting to her mentally. And this is Jonathan enjoying massage from his new girlfriend, enjoying his doom, because Emeka, that I know, will I believe that Emeka actually planted this girl in Jonathan's life to actually finish the remaining pieces, if there's any pieces remaining from his life, guys. So what do you think about this episode? Did you cry? Did it make you cry? Did it make you emotional? Did you feel for Clara? You know, so many women are going through this thing in their marriage, that no matter what they give to their wife, no matter what they give to their husband, that they don't appreciate it. And at the end of the day, the husband, before he realizes, is already too late to do anything. And most people that actually get this kind of emotional torture is women that actually love with their hearts, women that actually know the meaning of a home. People who not really send the home, they don't even go through all these things most times. What do you think? Please don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and please don't be like Jonathan. Okay? Don't be like Jonathan. That pride. May God direct us in everything that we do in life. Amen. See you in the other episode. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Ciao.